So Bill Goldberg's WWE contract. Remember, just a couple of weeks ago, Bill Goldberg, they owe me. Like, yeah, dude, they don't owe you a goddamn thing. They gave you a shit ton of money. Just enjoy yourself, spend time with the family. Remember all of that? I said this not that long ago to you guys. It feels like maybe I had said all of these things maybe about 3 weeks ago. And, I remember saying, look, if you didn't check it out, watch the Goldberg 24/7 special on Peacock and just look at the rigorous schedule, the physical workout schedule that Goldberg had to put himself through to get in the shape to be able to do a 5-10 minute match or whatever. You felt really bad for this guy because as this man is being worked on, right, he's not lifting massive weights like he was back in the day. He's doing a lot of cardio work and he's doing a lot of stretching and all of this other stuff. And when you're seeing this guy being operated on the table, they're stretching him out and everything. He is letting out these groans, shrieks of yells, and you're going, wait, this dude is supposed to be going in the ring to wrestle this guy over here? Oh, hell no. Like, seriously. So to hear Goldberg in that last interview a couple of weeks ago, well, they owe me one more, and I'm holding off getting some surgery until I get this last match. I would like to have this match be, it's like, nah, dude, they don't owe you a goddamn thing. They gave you a decent amount of money and then some. You got that sweet, sweet, sweet Saudi Arabia blood money. Okay, like they don't owe you a goddamn thing. So according to the good people over there at Fightful, shout out to them. Apparently Goldberg's WWE contract, it expired. He's now a free agent. And look, if that really is the case, I can just imagine Tony Khan picking up the phone. Huh? What do you say? Come on. What do you say? Come on. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Is it possible that Bill Goldberg could be coming to an AEW arena near you in the very near future? It is very well possible. I am not going to bullshit you guys. It is very well possible. But I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to say that no, Bill Goldberg will not do anything with AEW. He will not do anything with Impact Wrestling. I think money will be a factor of an influence to potentially get him. Now, let's do elimination. That would be AEW. I truly believe that if Tony Khan were to have a phone conversation with Bill Goldberg, hey, what can we do to get you over here? We'd love to do a couple of matches with you. What do you say? I truly believe that Bill Goldberg would put out such a astronomical number that you would just be saying to yourself, there's no way in hell Tony Khan and crew are going to pay that amount of money for just one guy and to work X amount of limited dates. No, man, there's no way in hell he's gonna. But Tony Khan is that dude that will actually pay that freaking money so that he can be at that next pay-per-view or whatever conference and that trademark hug. That's what it's all about, right? So I could only see Bill Goldberg going to AEW if Tony Khan and them were to pay him 2, 3, 4, 5 times the amount of money that WWE was paying him. And it's all for the same freaking deal as far as dates, appearances. And that's where I just don't see Tony Khan I don't see Tony Khan. I would like to believe he's not going to give in. It would be very, very tempting. It really, really would. I mean, how badass would that be? I mean, the story speaks for itself. Bill Goldberg, the return to, well, wait a minute. AEW is now on TBS, right? So technically it's not TNT. Yeah, but that would still be, well, you know, it's still part of the Turner family, right? So Bill Goldberg back on Turner Television. It's got a nice nostalgia ring to it. I mean, especially when you look at as far as key matches you could have Bill Goldberg in AEW, right? You could have him easily, you do it right, you could have him take on the monster, the murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer, Booker Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs. You could definitely, I would love to see him in a really good mind game type of psychological warfare culminates into a match with Malachi Black. I think that would be pretty badass. For sure, Brody King, you could definitely do something there. Thinking about the rest of that roster, I wonder if Sting has already let it be known he's not doing a singles match. He is not doing a singles match. So if you wanted to try to do something of a tag match and somehow factor in Goldberg or whatever, I think maybe you would have to do something along the lines where it's Sting and Goldberg taking on Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal. You know, maybe you could do some type of a weird combination like that. But do you see where I'm getting at here with Goldberg and how Tony Khan and crew would have to utilize Bill Goldberg? You know, they would have to do him in a marquee type of limited capacity of examples that I just named. And then even after that, you know, eventually you're going to be done with your cycle of some of those names that I just mentioned, right? But the main reason why I'm looking at this whole Bill Goldberg now free agent situation, again, if the reports are true and saying, yeah, don't expect for Bill Goldberg to pop up in any other promotion. If you watch that same documentary that I just referenced about Goldberg several minutes ago, then you know that Bill Goldberg, there was a lot of hurt feelings for that man when he was in the WWE, the first rodeo, and he was given the wrong advice, wrong people had got into his ears, and he was in a different headspace. He had a serious chip on his shoulders, bad outlook, nasty attitude and everything. And then once his beautiful wife, his kid came into the picture, just changed his whole perspective, comes back to the WWE. He looks particularly at Vince McMahon as a father type of figure, cares about him greatly. Whatever was going on between maybe Triple H, you know, whoever else, everything is now water under the bridge. He really does want to do his best to give back, but at the same time, that money is freaking delicious. Okay. So he obviously wants to be paid as well, you know, but understand, if you're Tony Khan and crew, understand the reason why that WWE has pretty much got to this position now of, yeah, you know what? We're gonna be done with Bill Goldberg, because although it's great to have that name on your roster, look at how much salary wise, look how much that is eating into your overall revenue pie. And then to, you know, have him be available on such limited dates, much less. Can't believe I'm using both of those words. You're not supposed to do stuff like that, but just for the sake of, you know, it's way less. How about that? It's way less as far as appearances go for Brock Lesnar. Seriously, you look at, since Goldberg has been back with the WWE this go round, and Brock Lesnar, say what you will about Brock Lesnar, but Brock has made more appearances than Bill Goldberg. Prove me wrong otherwise. Prove me wrong otherwise. Okay? Bill Goldberg, the way he has been popping up, has pretty much been, hey, heard you're having a party. Ha ha! Where's the booze? Drinks all the booze, eats all the food, rolls out. You don't see that mother lover again for another 6, 7, 8 months. You know, that's pretty much Bill Goldberg. All right. You can almost do Bill Goldberg like the freaking groundhog, right? If Bill Goldberg sees his shadow, he'll be wrestling 3 more times this year. I mean, it's literally some shit like that. Okay. For real. So I'm going to make a bold prediction and say that's it for Bill Goldberg. That's it for him. I would truly, truly be stunned to see him in AEW. And my advice to Tony Khan and crew, it may be tempting. Save your money. Save your money. There's so much more you can do with your money. You don't need to throw all that money out there just for, one individual. You don't need to do that. So